Hi, my name is August. I'm the author of the Phoenix Protocol, Dry Fasting for Rapid Healing and Radical Life Extension, and Neogenesis. And I want to tell you a little story about dry fasting and weight loss. Because as anyone who knows dry fasting, you lose weight because you're using your fat to stay alive during a dry fast. That's just one of the systems that gets turned on. One of the things that does happen is it does kill your parasites. And the way this works is weight loss has a lot to do with compliancy to whatever diet you're using. And if you can't control your urges to eat these foods that make you break your diet, diets aren't going to work. So let me tell you a story about a friend of mine whose sister was overweight her whole life. Loved pastries. He was a pastry chef. He went to school to become a pastry chef. And of course, with that amount of input, Napoleons and cream puffs and croissants and all this sort of stuff, you're just not going to lose weight. You can't. There's too much insulin production, fat deposition, estrogenic, impulses from these different foods and these sugars and stuff. And it's like, you're going to fail. But her sister went on a dry fast. And she lost a lot of weight. She was impressed with it. And then she started noticing that she really didn't crave that stuff anymore. And she went from about, 175, 180, down to 135 by just being able to adjust her diet and stick to it because she didn't have parasites. You see, on the third or fourth day of a dry fast, you're starving and parching out your parasites. They can't make their own endogenous water like you do. The fat that's being used for fuel during a dry fast goes into the cell as free fatty acids and creates ATP, and during that process, because you're breathing in air, oxygen, the oxygen is combined with the free hydrogen atoms from that process to make H2O. It makes water. So your cells are making plenty of water. But parasites can't. And parasites can start secreting all these chemical signals to make you want things to feed them. And that's what you end up doing. It's not you can't break the hold. You can't fight the parasites. There's billions of them. I mean, they're populating your whole colon, they're all over your body and stuff, and we can't avoid being exposed to parasites on this planet because that's what this planet is. It's a life planet. And this is just another life form trying to stay alive, even though it's at your expense. So that's how dry fasting will control weight loss. It's not dry fasting to perform weight loss, because that's not safe. That's a dangerous way to lose weight. But by using dry fasting to get all the other benefits, especially this one which is anti-parasitic, you can get rid of these little bugs, and they're not going to be talking to your mind and brain to eat their food for them, and you'll find your compliance to diets is like 100%. You just won't be attracted to this stuff. I know personally. I mean, I used to eat tons of croissants and cream puffs and pies and those sugar cream frosted cinnamon rolls, all that stuff. I mean, I used to spend $100 a week just on that at the farmer's market, instead of more vegetables. Anyway, so that's kind of the thing. As soon as I did a dry fast, I lost all the craving for it. I don't even look at breads and stuff the same way. It's kind of neat in some ways because I'm back to a weight that I stay constant now, about 150, 155 pounds. It doesn't matter what I eat, if I don't eat, if I eat tons of stuff, that weight stays the same, because once you get to your set weight, your body's going to seek its natural set weight for two things. You got to remember this all the time: the amount of food and the amount of exercise. If these two are way off balance, if it's too much food without enough exercise, you're going to gain weight. If you're eating a lot of food but you're really increasing your exercise, you're going to gain muscle, and you're going to, not gain weight. So, muscle mass, which is good. So that's kind of the story today. If you want to be compliant in your diet, you want to lose weight and lose it effectively and keep it off, start with a dry fast. I tell everybody, if you got a problem, no matter what the problem is, sometimes the best remedy is to do nothing, like Hippocrates said. And that's the message. It's time to do nothing to fix the problem.